What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how wide receivers can stop slipping and stop falling when they make their cuts. So we're going to be talking about some things with your pad level, how to get into a break a little bit smoother, and how you guys can obviously have more balance at the top of the route. So I hope this video helps you guys out, you guys. I hope you get some value out of it. This video is done by request, so if you guys have any kind of video feedback or any kind of video suggestions that you would like to see next, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. We always appreciate you guys help keep the channel going. So appreciate any kind of feedback, you guys. So now, first things first with this route, the main thing that this wide receiver does is he starts to lean back at the break point. So we're going to show a bad example first of a receiver slipping and falling, and then we're going to show an example of Ocho Cinco running the exact same type of route, but being able to get out of the break with some balance and explosion. So let's play this thing full speed. So now this wide receiver doesn't exactly slip on the cut, but he is off balance coming out of the break point. Now, the reason why he is off balance, the reason why he is falling, is when he drops into the break, his chest is straight up in the air. So we talk a lot about, selling vertical on routes, right? We talk a lot about, okay, you have to sell the 9, you got to get the DB to think 9, then you have to drop your hips down, you have to snap down, you have to be violent with the hip drop. But when you drop your hips, a lot of wide receivers will treat it almost like they're sitting into a break, like almost like doing a squat, but their chest will pop up. You want to be able to drop at the hips, but you want to bring your chin directly to your knee. Like there's a string attached to your chin, somebody has that string, and they are pulling that thing down as quick as possible. When you guys have a lot of speed up into the route and you sink your hips like this and your chest is up in the air and you're leaning backwards, all that's going to do is cause you to be slower out of that route. So if we could get a hip drop, but you almost think of it like the chin goes to the knee, you will be in a much more controlled position at the top of the break. If you're trying to turn a tight corner, you never want to turn the shoulder, turn the hip out of there like this wide receiver does, because when you're trying to turn and your body is leaving before the feet get down, one, that puts a lot of stress on the knee and on the ankle, but two, you're off balance. We can't try to turn out of this thing. We have to break. We got to bring the chin to my knee, and my feet have to drive me out of the break. We never want to think turn with the upper half. We want to think drive with the lower half. And that's one of the most common reasons wide receivers will slip. They'll be running like a post route, and they'll start to try to get out of this break before they get down in the cut. They'll be running a comeback route, and they start to lean back and turn and rip open. You have to bring the chin to the knee. You don't have to bring it exactly to the knee, because I understand that some people, it might be a little bit harder to drop than others, but you have to get some kind of forward pad level position to stay in that balanced spot. Think of it like a press release. When you're coming off the line on a press release against a DB and he's trying to jam you, if you pop your chest up and he jams you, you're going to be off balance. But you stay in a good low explosive pad level spot where your chest isn't way up in the air, your chin is down. If you get jammed, it's not going to be the end of the world. So we just have to make sure that we are not trying to turn out of this break, fellas. Let's play this thing again, full speed. Good job of the receiver selling fade, but we need that balance at that break point. Now, before we get into this route with Ocho Cinco, fellas, I want to talk to you about a great opportunity on our website, fellas. You can get access to our route running Bible if you check out that very first link in the description below. What it is, it's over an hour and a half's worth of route running and press release training content. So we would give you a 2-week long how to improve your route running in 10 days training schedule. And then we'll give you a 50-minute long video on 20 different press releases, when to use each press release, and then drills to work on each one with sets and reps. So if you want that ultimate schedule for a buy one, get one free value, these are 2 separate programs that we offer on our site, but you could get them bundled together. Check out that very first link in the description below. Let's get back to this video. So now, this rider from Ocho Cinco. Main thing about this is I want to talk about where his chin goes and where his upper body goes when he snaps down. So it's still going to be the same comeback route, a little bit different coverage, but same type of break. So he's running up into this thing here. And when he snaps down, chin goes to the knee. You see how he's in an explosive spot, and the feet are what get him out of this break. So let's talk about it. So when he snaps down, again, everything's in stride. He is selling vertical. Fellas, for us to be able to drop with some balance when I'm running full speed, I have to get to this pad level position. It has to be a quick hip drop. It has to be a sudden hip drop. But if you try to turn, because you have so much speed leading into the break, you will be off balance and you will slip. So when he gets into this route here, you see how he snaps, right? The chest is going forward. His chin is going to his knee. His chest is not straight up in the air. It's not like he keeps his back straight. You know what I mean? His back is straight, but it's at almost like a 45-degree angle, almost a little bit hunched forward. Because we know string attached to the chin, somebody is pulling the string straight down. That is a balanced position, because now he can plant with his feet, and the foot plant right here is what will get him out of the route, not him trying to turn as he is snapping down. Because when you try to turn as you snap down, we all know we have too much speed and we're going to be off balance and slip. So make sure, fellas, to get that balance at the top of that route. When you snap down, shin goes to your knee, you get to that forward explosive position. Let's play this thing again, full speed. This is a textbook route here by Ocho Cinco and textbook dropping the hips and being violent to shoot him out of the route. All right, fellas, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below like we talked about earlier. We read every comment, so we appreciate any kind of feedback that you guys can give us, any kind of videos that you'd like to see next. We always appreciate it. And again, fellas, if you'd like our route running Bible, over an hour and a half's worth of route running content for you guys, a 10-day schedule, and a 50-minute video on how to improve your press releases, check out that very first link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.